This is Newcap News with Gina Martin.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Weather has warmed up here in the border city, but warmer doesn't mean safer when it comes to driving at this time of the year. Josh Ryan spoke to the Lloydminster Rescue Squad about the importance of driving carefully at Christmas.
We're finally getting a reprieve from extreme cold temperatures in Lloydminster. However, that doesn't mean road conditions have improved.
Temperatures closer to 0 degrees have also brought along snow, which Lloydminster Rescue Chief Norm Namier says should give drivers pause before putting in a little extra acceleration at the first sign of things warming up.
If you know there's frost on the road, if you see any moisture on the road, snow covering, you can slow down a few miles an hour and just be cautious of your surroundings and be really cautious of the road you're traveling on.
Intersections are particularly important not to overlook as icy conditions build up quickly from so much traffic.
When they spin their tires, it slicks it up and it gets icy, and then you do that and a little bit of snow and a little bit more spinning tires, and the next thing you know, you have a dangerous intersection.
A good practice is to find out weather conditions before heading out the door.
Check the weather forecast if you're going to travel and look outside and decide if you need to stay home or if you really have to travel.
And make sure to have an emergency kit as well as a way to notify someone.
Most people have cell phones now too, so that's a good outreach for calling 911 or other people for help.
For those heading out of town this week, Namier says to leave a few hours early and give your friends or relatives a notification of when you'll arrive. After all, it's better to be safe than sorry. Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
It's Christmas crunch time for many shoppers out there who haven't quite bought all their gifts yet. While the malls in Lloydminster have certainly been busy, so has the farmers market. But the deadline to buy something a little closer to home is fast approaching.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
It's hard to find somewhere quite as merry as the border city's farmers market at this time of year. Vendors pack the Service Sports Center hallway with all kinds of goodies for you and yours. But despite the Christmas cheer, some vendors have noticed a difference in the amount of shoppers at this time.
Business at the store here through the Christmas season has been down a little bit. And again, with it being, giftware and that type of thing, I think it's, it's not a necessity type item, so sales are just down a little bit.
But it's not holding these locals back, with many of them believing a good economy starts from the ground up.
I strongly believe in local shopping. I really do, because it helps build up the area. It strengthens the economy in the area.
I try to come here as often as I can, usually every week, just to kind of pick something up. I love it in the summer when you have all the fresh fruits and veggies, but I still like coming in the winter. Like I just got some cheese. And just kind of like I said before, it's a little cliche, but I like that it's local.
And though shopping is not top of the list for many toddlers, in a way, it helps complete their Christmas wishes.
What's your favorite part about Christmas?
Getting presents.
What do you like about Christmas?
Presents.
There's still one last chance to get to the market ahead of Christmas, as they are open on Thursday from 2 to 6 p.m. Gina Martin, Newcap News. The World Junior A Challenge finished up in Bonnyville Saturday night, and unfortunately for the capacity crowd at the RJ Lalonde Arena, the final score wasn't in favor of the home side. Team USA came away with a 4-0 victory over Canada East, but the Canadian players left with their heads held high. Lance Phillips has more.
It was a lopsided victory for Team USA in more ways than just the final score. The U.S. utilized its offensive skill, dictating play for most of the game. Its dominance was further emphasized by the 44-14 shots on goal advantage, but the Americans never took the Canadians lightly on their home ice.
It's hard. The last time I was part of something like that was 2010 in Saskatoon, and that one was pretty special too. So we're going to go enjoy it now and take a little break for Christmas.
Canada's a good team. They really pushed us, and I think we stuck to it. Our defense is great. Our goalie played outstanding tonight. And as forwards, we just got to kind of stick to the plan, listen to coach.
That's the best Tier 1 Junior A players in the States against the best Tier 2 Junior A players in the States. So, we got beat by a better hockey club, and that's just all there is to it. So, our guys played hard. They played really well.
It's the Americans' 7th gold in the tournament's 11-year history. And if you ask the players, they're proud to be part of a long line of American champions.
It's definitely special knowing that the U.S. comes here and wins gold, and to be part of that history, it's something great.
Just great to add along with the line. A lot of great players have played here, and it's fun to be, kind of in the same category as them.
Staring across at arguably their biggest rivals, it wasn't easy watching Team USA collect its gold while Canada wore silver. And although the pain of losing is real, the comfort of what they accomplished is held in high regard.
It's just 22 good kids that got a lot of character, and very, very proud of them. I mean, nobody ever gave us a chance to even win a medal here, and we won a silver medal.
I'm extremely proud. The guys never gave up the entire time. We gave it our all, and we came up short, but we couldn't ask for anything better of a team. Guys gave their all the entire time.
In the end, the real winner of this tournament, well, it's the town of Bonnyville. People came from all over the world and spent money at hotels, restaurants, and bars, creating a real sense of excitement that hasn't been felt here for quite some time. Co-chair Rob Hunter emphasized the point by saying, normally I recognize 75 to 80% of the people in this arena, but for Saturday's gold medal game, he barely recognized a quarter of them. And for the town, they can reflect and say, for a week, they hosted the world's best. And that's something that can't ever be taken away. Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Bonnyville.